around the NFL. We begin up at Gillette Stadium. Mike Vrabel's guys in town to take on his former team from his playing days, New England. And it's the Titans out in front in that one. Derrick Henry has a touchdown run. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Miami. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Third down, it's Willis. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. He's got a man, complete. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Willis looking to throw it. Dancing to his left. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Christian Wilkins in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Sampson. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Tua. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
They go play action with Willis. Out to his left. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the give, this is their fullback. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Miami set to take over. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. On target over the middle to Hill. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. From midfield, here's Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Tua. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Here's Willis.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Throwing again on second down.
Willis.
And Davis has it over the middle.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
Flush to his right. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Willis now off of play action.
Going deep for Diggs. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Singletary to get the drive started. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7.
Willis.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd down, here's Willis.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
Willis out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A give, Singletary right side. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Third down, it's Willis. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. On 2nd and 10, Tua. Looking sideline, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to pass, Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. He finds his man, complete. It's Black. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete here. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard, just tough to justify. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. A give up the middle to Singletary. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
on the handoff. It's Singletary. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll try and run with their fullback. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15.
To throw, here's Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Sampson, big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
55 rushing yards, rushing for him now to this point.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go right back to Singletary. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll take this one down to the 36. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Willis looks to pass it here.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And the Bills will add on to their lead. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Out route to Hill, complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. This is caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Here's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score.